What's up guys, today in this video I'm going to be showing you the easiest and most effective ways to get your social media marketing clients results so that you can stop losing clients, or if you haven't started already, you can actually go ahead and go in the confidence in that first meeting that you already know how to get them the results. So let's jump right into this. I put a quick presentation for you guys together and you're not going to want to miss this, so make sure you stick to the end because really this is stuff that's going to make you hundreds of thousands of dollars in the future if you actually take advantage of it. Alright guys, I'm super excited for this one. You are going to get so much value out of this. If you're actually serious about social media marketing, make sure you watch this all the way through because it's going to really make or break your business right here. This is really going to save you a lot of time and a lot of loss of clients. So really, I hope you stick all the way through. If you're actually serious, make sure you do. I'm going to try to keep it quick though and try to value pack it as much as possible. So anyways, let's jump right into this. And before I even get into this kind of stuff right here, I want to just talk about real quick so you guys don't get distracted. When I want to go through my story a little bit and talk about my experience when I first started out with social media marketing. I started to figure out at the very beginning, I was offering pretty much every service on online marketing. Like I would offer websites, I would offer social media management, all this kind of stuff. What I came to figure out is number one, it's really hard to sell so many different things. And then number two, in the end, all the clients care about is getting results. Like vast majority of clients, unless you get kind of lucky, they're not really looking for a social media marketer. They're looking just to get more customers through the door. They don't care about social media whatsoever. They just care about having more customers. So you got to make sure you're selling the right thing here. And with that said, as far as like the results go, that's what they really care about. They really care about seeing the actual results, seeing the actual customers coming through from your efforts. So that's what I did, and I started to realize Facebook ads and like paid advertising was getting 90% of my results, whereas the actual social media posting and stuff like that was doing barely anything. So what did I do next? I focused on the 90% of the things that was getting the results and cut away the rest of it that was taking a lot of my time but not really generating that many results. So that's what I kind of suggest to you guys. You don't have to take out social media marketing and social media management, but I would kind of highly suggest it. I do agree. Social media management does help the brand as a whole, and it does help over like the course of a couple of years. But the thing is, the business owners, let's be honest here, they want to see the results fast, and that's where the Facebook ads kick in. So I don't even mess with their social media unless they ask for it specifically. But even then, I kind of recommend them to do it in-house because honestly, I don't want to take care of it. It's such a hassle and such a not waste of time, but just takes up so much of my time. So I want to think about what can get me the most results in the least amount of time. And what I started to figure out over time was Facebook ads was getting me 90% of the results. This also applies to Google AdWords and Google Maps SEO. Those are two other things that I would offer and potentially offer depending on the kind of client. But besides that, let's just get right into this. How do you get the results for the clients? Let's do it. This is the simple process that I use for every single Facebook ad that I run. And in this video, the results that I'm going to be focusing on is Facebook ads if you didn't get that already. That's how I do and get 90% of my clients' results, and it's like the easiest thing ever. It's the easiest way to scale ever because you use the same exact system for every single client you get. It's unbelievable. You guys have probably heard about it before if you know of Dan Henry or anything like that, but I'm going to be going over it more detail than that. So this is really the 3 simple step process that we do to get results. It's like the easiest way to get results ever. Facebook ad, you offer something, you have a front end Facebook ad, then you have to send them to a landing page. This landing page can be swapped out for other things. So you can do like a Facebook lead gen ad instead of a landing page. You can also do a Facebook Messenger bot instead of a landing page. That's another option. And then a thank you page after that where you actually deliver whatever you were offering in the ad. So I'm going to show you some real life examples here in a second too, and that's where you're going to get a lot of value as well. So in the Facebook ad, what you're going to do is you're going to offer something of value for a free or reduced price. For an example, like a free consultation, a 1-week free. On the landing page, you're going to capture their name, email, and phone number so that that business can follow up with the client. And that's a key thing. When you're working with your clients, you need to let them know. When they get these leads, you're going to have them texted automatically to them. When they get these leads, they need to call them ASAP as soon as they get them. It makes an enormous difference if they actually call the leads as soon as they come through. It makes a huge difference in the business. And it's really going to help you out if you get the client to actually do that. And then the thank you page, you're going to deliver the goods, whatever the Facebook ad was offering. So you're offering a free 1-week free, you're going to deliver that voucher for a free week or something like that. And you can also have the potential to upsell them something else. I tend to upsell them something if they like take action right then and there, which you're going to see some real life examples as well. Boom. This is an example of a chiropractor funnel. $21 adjustment and exam. capture the name, email, phone number, and then you deliver the voucher and incentive to book now. So you might offer something extra, like a free 15-minute massage if you call in right now. That saves the chiropractor the hassle of having to call these people manually. And then another option too is you can retarget the people. It does help a little bit. I don't really mess with the retargeting too much on a free trial, but you can do it definitely. It does help somewhat. Not a huge amount though. You got to make sure you have different videos. It's hard to explain. I'm not going to cover that too much, but basically what you do is when somebody lands on this page, you can retarget them and try to get them back with a new Facebook ad that's a little different than this one, and try to get them back in the funnel because you know they're interested, but they didn't put in their info, so you retarget them. Same thing with these people. You can say like, hey, come in for your appointment, that kind of stuff. That's more advanced, but it's still really valuable. So with that said, getting results, these are the ones that I've found to be the easiest to get results for. All the ones on this page, if you work, like for example, this is the one that I see all the time, and I made the mistakes too. You got to make sure they can afford the services and their customer margins are big enough. So I've seen so many people make this mistake. Everyone tries to work with restaurants at the beginning for some weird reason. But restaurants, I'm going to be completely honest, working with restaurants from my experience, and I think a lot of other people's experience, is freaking hell. Because their margins are so low, they're always on edge about your services, and they're never willing to pay $1,500 per month. So I don't even mess with restaurants anymore unless I get a specific referral and I'm just trying to help someone out. There is a special strategy you have for restaurants, but it's honestly not worth the hassle because normally most of the time the most you can charge is for like a normal end restaurant is like $750 a month. For more higher end restaurants, you can charge the normal price though. For anyways, these are the kind of clients that I've found to be the easiest, the mid-tier clients, because one, the mid-tier, like what I mean by mid-tier is like the cost of their customers. One, the customers are easy to acquire. And then two, the margins are big enough so that they only need a couple clients to actually get their money back. That's the easy part of it. Like a restaurant, they're going to need a lot of customers to actually get that money back. That's why it's hard to charge them more. So besides that, these are some of the things that I've noticed. The fitness niche and the health niche kind of has this situation, like gyms, CrossFit, yoga studios, because these ones are like recurring memberships. And then the health niche, like chiropractors, dentists, salons, spas, massage, these ones have higher paying clients. So these are easy to get sell services that also have big margins on them. Now these ones are good too if you can get a system down. And these are just a couple examples right here. They are a little bit harder and they are going to take a little bit more skill as far as the Facebook ads go though. You're going to have to be more persuasive and you're going to have to probably retarget better and make your ads more effective than these ones over here, because these ones kind of sell themselves a little bit more. These ones are a little bit higher. Like these are high end. Like real estate agent, that's a high end client. That takes a lot more effort and it takes a lot more skill, Facebook ad wise and funnel wise, to actually get the sale and get the leads. So that's why if you're starting out, I kind of recommend choosing one of these and sticking with it. And then once you get more experience, you can choose one of these, which there'll be a little bit less competition in, like with other marketing agencies, but they are a little harder to deal with. But they will pay you. They can even pay you, like a car dealership can pay you like 10 grand a month, really, in reality. Like they really can. They spend so much. If you can get. But the thing is, car dealership funnels are very in depth, and their ad series are really complicated. So that's what's up with that. But besides that, I have a couple videos on some of these clients. If you decide to get one of these niches, and every single week or like every 5 videos or something like that, I record a new video on a new niche. So be looking out for those. Make sure you hit the notification bell, of course. And then this is a chiropractor example of what I'm talking about, and this is going to show you the exact 3-step funnel that I was really showing you. This is the exact. I use the same exact, like as far as the ad copy and stuff. I hope you guys can see this, but I'm going to read it to you if you can't, anyways. This is the exact layout I use on every single one of my ad copies. I use this kind of system where it's like I call out whoever the target audience is, and then next I pretty much say like a hook at the beginning. And then I say what the offer is, and then I say to click here to get your voucher or whatever it is. And then I go on and note all of this above the line, the click to get the voucher is going to be above the see more button. So if you know on Facebook ads, there's a see more button on the post. If your caption's long, there's a see more button. You want to try to make sure you get a link before that, because it will affect how many people actually click through to it, because some people don't actually click the see more button. And that will make an effect on that. So anyways, what I do after that is you can leave it right here if you want to. If you want to keep it super basic, you don't even have to go past this line. But I like to keep, like, this kind of makes it a short form and a long form ad all in one. And then if they're still not sold here, then they might click the see more button, and then I kind of sell them even more. Like, still not a believer. This comes from one of our recent pregnant patients. Thanks, testimonial. This is just one of many who've seen similar results, and then it asks to get them the voucher again. Call to action again at the end. This is the exact structure I use for literally every single client. It's crazy how good it works. So basically, there's the $21 adjustment exam. I'm going to read the beginning so you guys can see that as well. Hey, Olathe, I've noticed so many people lately considering back pain is simply as a part of life. To show more people it's not necessary to suffer, I'm giving away over 20 vouchers for a $21 exam and adjustment that's saving over $75. There you go. Read it all for you. This is what the landing page would look like. Got 2 testimonials down here. I've noticed testimonials help out. I would also sometimes suggest you can keep this really simple. You can put also a map down here is something I've noticed too will help out with the conversions, because people realize like where it actually is, because sometimes people are worried like where the heck it actually is this place. So like, that can help out sometimes. But besides that, just keep it super simple. Same pictures on the ad. Give you your voucher. Where should we send your voucher? Name, phone number, email. That's what it looks like. This is all made in ClickFunnels, by the way. I'll see if I can. I'll put a link down in the description to download this exact funnel, so you guys don't even have to build it yourself. You can literally copy it and just change the words and pictures. So this is it right here. Your voucher's in your inbox, and this is the upsell thing I was talking about. Call and schedule your adjustment now and get free x-rays. And that's the upsell. So we're trying to get them to call right now so the chiropractor doesn't have to make work. Call the number, book now, and get free to x-rays. Super, 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 super simple. And then you're also going to send them an email automatically through setting up an email autoresponder, which is really easy as well. I'm not going to go over that in the video because that's just really technical stuff that you can figure out pretty easily through like just tutorial YouTube videos. I would suggest Active Campaign for my clients. That's what I use. And if you guys decide to like this video actually helps you out, let me know. I'll hook you up with the affiliate link. But either way, it's not a big deal. Let's see. And then right here, this is one of my clients that I just ran a couple weeks back. That last one, I didn't actually ever run this. I just use this as like my what would I call it? Like mock advertisement to show you guys. But I do know people that have gotten very, very good results for chiropractors using the exact same strategy here. I'm talking like $10 leads and so each lead, one client worth to a chiropractor is $2,000. So if you can just bring them one client per month in long-term value, they're still kind of getting their money back. But if you can get them like 20 leads in a month, or even like if you get them 5 to 10 leads, if you get them $10 leads, $100 ad spend for a week, I can guarantee you at least one or two of those is going to come in for like and actually become a long-term client as long as they're following up the leads. So that becomes like $4,000 in revenue for them over the course of like the next 6 to 12 months from your $100 of ad spend. So that's a crazy return on investment. So anyways, this is a yoga studio that I worked with, and this is the results from this ad that uses the same exact kind of script I was talking about. 33 phone leads from $100 ad spend, 6 leads closed, and average long-term value of $2,000. So their average close rate is 30%, so 2 people are expected to actually stay on as a long-term client. So I basically made them $4,000 in revenue from this ad alone. Not to mention I made the money back of the ad spend from the 6 people that actually went through, because it's a 21 month of unlimited yoga for $27. So I already made back the ad spend. Everything else from there is just profit for them. Besides, of course, the charges that I costed. But this one is actually a free trial. I'm working with this client currently now. You can see the results down below. I'm gonna read this real quick just to help you guys out. 1 month unlimited yoga, hot yoga for $27. That's the offer that I'm talking about. And then if you guys need to know like how to actually get into the ads manager, I'm going to cover that in the end. I think I'm going to run you guys through real quick going through the actual ads manager. Sorry this video is going to be a little bit long, but I want to keep it really comprehensive for you guys so you don't have to be looking all over the internet for this kind of stuff. But besides that, Hey Aletha, we're offering 27 vouchers for a month of unlimited hot yoga for only $27 to give you the opportunity to experience the benefits. Claim your voucher here, and once again, it's above the see more button. This is something I didn't mention last time. I like to use emojis in this as well. Emojis convert better too because it makes the caption pop out more. I usually add some emojis, and I'll put some emojis right next to the link too, that it makes the link pop out really good. So it's really obvious for people what to do. New students only. This is the same exact, like this is a chiropractor versus a yoga studio. It's literally the same exact kind of ad copy thing that I've been using. You guys can use this too. I don't mind. Don't copy it word for word, but you can still like copy the general outline of it. Because every business is different, so you kind of want to modify it to each business. We've already helped over 100 people in Aletha overcome struggles with these things and just not overall feeling good in their body, and we want to help expand those results to you. This is like pain point solution. That's why we're offering 27 vouchers for a month on unlimited yoga for $27 to give you the opportunity to experience the same benefits and experience the family atmosphere Sumit's Yoga KC provides. Tag a friend who needs to see this. Get yours before they run out. P.S. It's not uncommon for our students practicing regularly to dramatically trim down and build muscle within just 2 months. And then simply, this is something I didn't mention earlier. Video can be effective too. Videos are probably the most effective, and if you can get like the chiropractor or the yoga studio or the gym owner to like talk in front of the camera, put a couple shots of like if you're doing a gym or yoga studio, you'll want to put a couple shots of the actual location, like what it looks like inside, to give them a little bit of teaser, and just have like the owner talk about the benefits of coming to the gym, like what makes the gym different, talk about some pain points people might have, and then a solution that your gym or yoga studio provides. Just have them talk about those kind of things, and then I usually just cut it up into a quick video for them. I have them record the video themselves. Sometimes I'll record it for them, but most of the time I just have them do it themselves. It's pretty easy, nice iPhone or something like that, and then I just edit it together for them to make it look all nice, and that's super simple, and it works really good. I'm going to go over the targeting here in a second too. Targeting is freaking basic as heck. But anyways, this is the landing page. Same kind of deal here. Got the map. Got the super simple. You just want to keep your landing pages simple. Make sure they're also mobile optimized because most of your traffic is going to come from mobile. That's why I got it laid out in like this. It doesn't actually need to be laid out like this in ClickFunnels, but just make sure it looks good on mobile too. Same deal. This is another example of an upsell. Your voucher's in your inbox, but wait, book a session now and you'll get an extra week free if you book now. And I actually changed this to pay now so they can actually pay on this page instead. That's what I'm testing this week with them. All right, so this is your first Facebook ad for your client checklist. Number 1, figure out your bait and your upsell. And if you guys haven't already, I have another video on this. It's called How to Create the Perfect Ad for Your Clients. I might actually change the name of it to How to Close the Sale or what to say in the meeting for a client, but I'm going to put the video up here. It's really helpful for you guys when you're actually meeting with the client to be able to ask them all the right questions to know exactly what to make the bait. If you guys have any questions about what to make the bait and you have a specific client, leave your questions down below in the comments and I'll answer them for whatever kind of bait you're wondering about for a specific client, and I'll give you a couple options. Another tip is you can look on Groupon as well. Next step, create your ad funnel and test it and see if it works based on the things that I just showed you here. And then the next step is you're going to add some retargeting ads in to clean up the people that maybe watched the video and they didn't finish, and or maybe if somebody that clicked on the thing but they didn't finish, you might retarget them with something like a client testimonial. That's one of the strongest ways to retarget somebody. And then lastly, you're going to refine and optimize. You're going to test different audiences. You're going to split test stuff, and etc. So how do you get Facebook ad success? I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. You got to test all the time. That's what it's all about. You may even let your clients know this might not work the first time, but what I'm going to do for you, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get you results. This is literally how I sell my clients. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get you results. It might not work the first time. It might not work the second time, but I'm going to rapid fire test these Facebook ads for you, and I'm going to get you results no matter what it takes. That's really what I'm about here, and that's all I care about. And that usually sells them at that point once they see my confidence. Like, if you guys do your Facebook ad and it doesn't work in the first, like after you let it run for 2 days, get another ad up there. Try something else. Try a different offer. Try different stuff. You might have to try. I've had to try 4 times before to get it right, but I did it all within a week because I was like, hey, I don't know what's going to work. I'm going to get 3 different offers ready to go, and I'm going to try them all One day I'm going to try this, second day I'm going to try this, third day I'm going to try this. With that said though, don't spend like $3 and expect really good results. Like you got to make sure, spend 3 times. So let's say you're working with a chiropractor, you should be willing to spend $12 to $15 for a lead. That's not too bad, to be completely honest. But times that by 3, if you spend $45 and you don't get a lead, then it's probably a fluke. You can also look at the cost per click and get an idea there too. Because what can happen is sometimes you'll run ads and at the very beginning they'll not do very good, just because it's like a randomness of it. There's some randomness to it. Maybe not the right people will see it, and then sometimes your ad will do better later on. So you don't want to end it too early. I would just suggest to spend 3 times the amount that you're willing to test for. Spend about 3 times the amount that you're willing to spend for a lead or a cost per click or whatever. If you're not getting any clicks at all, that's probably a sign that you're not doing too well though. That's a way you can kind of get an idea before you spend too much. All right, so next, these are the types of offers you can use in your advertisements that'll help you out. The better your offer, the better results you're going to get. So you got to let your client know that, because sometimes there'll be a little bit off on giving these special deals and stuff like that. And sometimes you have to get a little creative, but you got to let them know, hey, the reason we're using this lower price is to get them through the door so they can actually get to experience your services. Because I bet you, like if your service is actually good as you're saying, then if we can just get more people through the door, you can close them, right? You can ask them a specific question. Like, our goal here is to just get more people through the door for you so you can upsell them in these other services. We're going to do our job with Facebook targeting to make sure they can afford it. So some offers you can do is an extreme low price, a free ebook, a free trial a week, a free session, a free webinar, a free quote. There's lots of different offers. Like I said, if you have any other questions, like you have a specific client, leave a comment down below, or you can go join my Facebook ads group where we ask questions like that all the time and help each other out overall. We got experts in there, we got beginners in there. I think that'd be really valuable. I'm going to leave a link down to that Facebook group in the description as well. So the most important thing with your offer is not the actual value, but really the perceived value. If you make it sound like it's really extremely valuable, then people are going to take it. It doesn't have to be necessarily extremely valuable, and that's where you can kind of get around it. And this is an example that I used in the past. So I ran an ad for a coffee shop, and it was a giveaway for 1 year of coffee. And the perceived value of that is huge, but in reality, it was only 1 coffee per month, so it was not costing the coffee shop too much money. And plus, they're making the materials themselves, so it might be a $5 coffee, but in reality, it only cost the coffee shop $1 to actually make it. So it's a lot more than it actually seems. And plus, it's only once per month, so it's not taking them out too much. So what's really important there is the perceived value, and keep that in mind when you're designing your offers and coming up with your offers. And of course, if you have any questions about an offer, get a survey together. Ask 15 people as if they've never used the service before. If you're having a client, you can get 15 people together and give them like a survey, like, would you take this offer? And get 15 random people, make sure they answer as if they, like, not just because they're friend, like, make sure they get their honest opinion. And you can get a survey that way, and you can get an idea if the offer would actually work. So real quick, let's jump into the ads manager so I can walk you guys through something real quick, just as in case you've never used the ads manager before, just to help you guys out. I'm going to make this really fast because I know this video is dragging on, but there's so much value in this for you. Alright guys, so I decided to actually split this up into 2 parts because it was getting a little bit long there. So in the next section, I'm going to be going actually into the Facebook Ads Manager and setting the Facebook ads up for you live for you guys and go really in detail on how to set all that up. So if you want to see that, make sure you get this video to 50 likes and I'll release that video once we hit that amount. But besides that, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'm going to put the link to my Facebook ads group, to the ClickFunnels landing page, and also to my Active a Campaign affiliate link if you decide to use that. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm out.